Hello, good morning YouTube. My name is Gretchen, founder of Balance to the Core, and you are at my Pilates workout channel. So if you like Pilates, you want to work out on a weekly basis with me, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell next to it to get notified whenever I'm here, because I'm here a lot. And I love to work out. So if you've never been to my channel before, you're going to notice that I like to work the details. I am very detail oriented because I see Pilates as a practice. It is a practice, just like you were to practice an instrument in order to fine tune your body awareness and mobility, flexibility, concentration, balance, coordination, all that wonderful stuff. It takes practice on a daily basis. So today we're going to do a standing Pilates series. It can be for really any level, because you could do this as a beginner, you could do this as an advanced, because it's always awesome to fine tune, go into those details and really feel it in your body. So if you are ready to work out your legs with me, and of course it's Pilates, so you will work the whole body, but we are really going to emphasize those legs today. All right, so let's get started. I want you to grab a chair for some balance and have a mat so you have a surface for your feet, okay? You don't want it too cushy though, because you want to be able to really feel the earth under you. All right, so let's just warm up the whole body before we start moving. So grab your chair. You want your chair to be sort of waist-high surface, all right, waist-high level. So I want you to get your legs where they're about sit bone distant apart. And you want to inhale, reach the arms up. And then just exhale, sort of let your knees relax, let your upper body just release, okay? And then we'll roll it back up. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, just sort of let those arms flop, soften the knees, and just round that upper back, okay? One more time. And inhale it up. And exhale, flop. Maybe go a little bit further if that feels okay for you. You can shake out those arms and roll it up. Now let's fan those arms out to the sides, reach up, and now you're gonna hinge over at your hip. And I want you to stay right there. And basically I'm looking for your heels to be sort of right underneath your sitting bones. And as you reach your arms forward, you really want those shoulders to connect to your back. So your arms are reaching from your back. So there should be no tension in those rotator cuffs. And we're just gonna softly bend the knees on an inhale, and then exhale, straighten those legs and hold. So as you straighten those legs, I want you to push your heels into the earth. Do you feel that sort of ignite your hamstrings a little bit more? And as you do that, I want you to push your butt bones away from you. But you're gonna keep a neutral spine. We're not gonna arch, we're not gonna flex, we're gonna keep those natural curves. All right, so we bend on an inhale, butt bones reach back. And then on your exhale, just stretch and keep reaching those butt bones back behind you. Inhale, exhale. Good. And now my front of my thigh is very released. They're not gripping. The work is getting done in my back body, my hamstrings, my heels, my seat. One more time. And then you're going to hold those knees bent. And then from here, just draw your belly into your spine. Because that happens, your pelvis will tuck a little bit. We'll articulate it back out. Maybe go to a flat back, and if you're comfortable, into a little extension. Flat back, and then we scoop, exhale, really feel that flexion. Articulate back out on your inhale. And one more time. Go ahead, find your center, and just lift the heels up. Press the heels down. Lift them up and press. 3 more times. Nothing is changing in my spine. Keep sliding those shoulders down. And I'm lifting my heels as I stay on my full ball of my foot. So all 10 toes have equal weight. Good, stay right here and give me a tuck again. You might be able to get a little bit more mobility that those heels are up. You can go a little faster with it. It's important to warm up that whole body before we work those legs. Come to center, drop the heels down, and then just drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Let your body rest against your thighs. Let everything release down, let go, let the crown of your head reach to the floor. And then we're going to start to roll it up. From the belly, drags you up. The belly drags you up. Push into your heels, ignite your hamstrings. So your belly, hamstrings, and seat help to roll you up. Good. Let's just do some side bends. And we're going to reach our arm out to the side. We're going to lift our waist up and over. And because of that up and over, then the arm reaches. Inhale, exhale. From that belly, in and up. Exhale over. Good. One more time. Inhale. And then stay here. Let's get a little rotation here. Just feel that. Oh, release in the back. We come back to center and bring it up. Let's go other side. So from that belly, it lifts you up. And then that is what reaches your spine over, and your arm just follows. Your arm's just coming along for the ride. 2 more. Quite often I see our arms initiating the stretch. No, it's that belly and spine. Stay here, rotate it, come through center, roll it up. Let's get a wide stance and just work into that spine a little bit. So kind of hold your hands and go side to side. I'm sort of just pressing through my upper mid back and go corner to corner. Just wherever you feel sort of tightness, I want you to just breathe and move into it. Any way you want, no judgment, you just listen to your body. Very intuitive here. And then when I'm done, I'm just gonna reach straight up to the ceiling, circle those hands around, grab those fingertips behind you, and just open up the chest. Press your knuckles towards the floor, pull your shoulders back and open. Good, and then release those hands, bend it down, take the hands on the thighs, and let's just turn from our waist. Turn, the shoulders stay back. We're not reaching with our shoulder. Come back to center. Press those thighs out. Turn the other way. Good. Come to center. Now let's scoop your belly and roll it all the way up. We're going to round those shoulders back a few times. And as you do that, just take your toes in, your heels in, your toes in, your heels in, toe, heel, toe, heel. Beautiful. All right, shake that out. And now we're just going to go sit bone distant with your feet. And we're going to sit our hips back. And our knees are going to stay right in line with our second and third toes. So as we're in this position, you haven't arched, you haven't flexed. You're nice and neutral. And you're just letting that pelvis settle back between your thighs. And then you're going to press up. And as you press up, push into your heels and activate your hamstrings. All right, we sit it back on an inhale. Exhale as you press up. See if the only things that are moving are your knees and your hips. So you're flexing at the knee and hip. Good, and you can add some arms if you'd like. Sometimes the arms can put pressure on your back. So if they do, just stay right here, heart center, okay? Equal weight on your feet. You have 5 more. We're going to do 10 of each. 5. Pull your shoulders back. I know I probably did more than 10 on this one just to instruct you. Now you're going to hold it down here on the 5th one, and we're going to give 10 pulses. Good. Just connect at the abs. Let the hips settle back between the thighs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to go down. As you come up, you're going to lift a knee. Hold that. Now, when we lift a knee, your bottom foot, the arch should be lifted. And I want you to squeeze this bottom inner thigh. Squeeze it. And then push your pubic bone forward and lift your knee higher. You feel that? We'll take it down. Slowly instruct the other one. Lift it up. Arch lifts. Inner thigh squeezes. Pubic bone forward. Knee up. Lengthen. Got it? Here we go. Down. Press. Press. Find those details, and if going fast you lose your details, just go slower. And then feel free to reach up if you'd like. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lift up, circle those arms around. We're now gonna go wide, a little turnout at the feet, and I press again, the pelvis is going back, settling between my inner thighs. My spine stays neutral, and my knees are lining up with my second and third toes. You gotta press those knees out. We take it down, we push it up. Good. Down and up. Beautiful. Down and press. You got 6 more. 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, press those knees wide. 2 more. Now you're going to hold it down there and then just pulse it. Keep those knees wide, keep that belly in, and I want those shoulders back. Don't let gravity start to round them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We take it down and then take it over. Whoops, my mat. We bring it down, same side, and just lift. Down, lift. Good. 6 more. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. It's almost like a rebound. 1, we go the other way. So we just take it down, shift your weight, rebound. Good. Beautiful. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold it down now. And you might need to go a little wider. You're going to keep your hips settling back, and we're just going to take our weight over to one side. And you might want to adjust your feet so that this knee lines up with the second and third toes. This one's nice and long. And then we just shift through center, press it out, lines up with the middle toes, okay? We take it over. Over. And my hips just stay back in between my inner thighs. Nothing shifting there. It's just my legs moving for 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold it over on 1. Hold it there. Good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our pelvis straight up, and we're going to turn this foot out a little bit more, and then press your knee towards your pinky toe. Good. And just hold that. And then we come up and we shift it over. Again, turn that one out. All right. And now we go side to side here, and we're more upright. You might need to come in a little bit with your feet. That's fine. Whatever sort of keeps you in alignment. Those knees can go over your toes. Just make sure they go right over those center toes. That's the key. Good body mechanics here for 4, 3, good, 2, 1. Now I want you to bring it right to center. Settle right in center. You might have to come in a little bit if you're feeling tight. So now my knees are lining up with my middle toes. So adjust yourself so you get there, okay? And we're going to take it down and lift up. You can take your arms out wide if you'd like. Down and up. It's my new kitty. We just got him 3 days ago. And he's staring right up at me. 6 more. 6. This is Skittles. Hi, Skittles. Staring. 1 more time. Hold it here. And then just pulse it for 10. 5 more. For 5. Go around this way. 4, 3, 2. We're going to keep it right down there. And I just want you to hover your heels off the ground. Thank you. Now try to be equal on all 10 toes. Lift your elbows, settle your shoulders down. All right, and then we're going to go down, and we're going to lift it all the way up, and you're going to keep those heels lifted. 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, good. And 4, get 3 more. Come all the way up, lower those heels down, lower your hands. Now we go toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Good. And now let's just take those toes out just a smidge, like a little pizza pie slice. All right, and we're going to lift the heels up, spread your toes nice and wide, and then I want you to feel your tailbone pushing towards the floor. Wrap those inner thighs, almost like you're trying to turn your inner thighs towards me, okay? Lower down and up. Keep those heels together, just a few of them. 3 more. 3, 2. Now we're gonna keep the heels up on 1. You're gonna bend the knees down. They just make like a little narrow diamond. Push your heels down into the floor. Feel that ankle stretch. Really anchor them into the floor and zip those inner thighs back up. We lift, we bend, we push and straighten. Good. So you want to keep wrapping those inner thighs inward towards me. And every time you lift up from your core. Zip it up. Good. One more time. And now let's reverse it. So now I'm going to bend. I'm going to bend. My heels stay pressed down. Draw your belly in and up, and then just draw those heels up from your belly. Do you feel that zip right from there? And then continue that zip all the way up out of the crown of your head. Squeeze the thighs. Turn those inner thighs towards me. Squeeze your heels together and lower. Good. We bend. We lift. Wrap it in. Ooh, and lower. Good. 3 more. Beautiful. Shoulders back, belly in. You might lose your balance. It's all right. Now we're going to keep those heels lifted and just go down. Zip it up. 9, 8. So it's really about that zip up, right? From the heel all the way through the inner thighs it wraps, up through the belly, out the crown of the head. For 5. Good. 4, 3. Are your shoulders back? 2, 1. Now can you hold it there? Just hold it. Hang out. So our legs are working. They're working hard. We're squeezing our heels. We're feeling our tush. Inner thighs are curling towards you, towards me. Belly in and up. Now, when we do this, what tends to happen is we should kind of like hold on for dear life. Can you relax those shoulders back and down? Can you find it release in the top part of your body as you go maybe a little lower? All right. Maybe get a little chaos going on in those legs, a little shake, but release the upper body and go a little lower. Good. And can we pulse it there? Good. We got 8 more. 8. Spread those toes wide. Squeeze those heels for 4, 3, 2. We're going to go to our lowest point now. Low. Come on, get those shakes. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. I want to raise those arms up. Inhale. Exhale. And then zip up from the heels to the inner thighs. Squeeze towards me. And release it down. Beautiful job. All right, so now we're going to take it to our surface again. I want you to slightly turn out your bottom leg and reach that other leg. And now all we're going to do is we're going to tilt over, and you're going to keep your pubic bone forward, your pelvis square. All right, this leg long, belly in and up, and because it's in and up, it's going to stretch your spine. All right, so we're going to bring it in. We're going to tilt it over. Good. 9 more. Zip it in that center. Good. 3, 2, 1. We take it up, and then I want you to bring it down into that squat. Release the hips back and come up and find that position. Good. Little rebound like you did before. Now I want a little more oomph. Find that rebound. Push off the floor. 5 more. 5. Big range. 4, 3, 2. You're going to keep it up there on 1. Keep it there. Okay. Now little pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6. Your pelvis just stays there. It's our leg working. Our upper body's stable. 3, 2. Now I want you to keep it right there. Keep your thigh lifted and just bend your knee. Okay. Now what I want you to do is keep your pelvis here and try to pull your thigh back. Good. Do you feel your seat? Give little taps back. Back. Try not to arch through the low back. This is coming from the thigh. And what opens the thigh? Seat and hamstring. Seat, hamstring. 4, 3, 2. You're going to keep it back there on 1. And I want you to stretch that leg long. Good. And then we're going to turn it. Square your body off. Tap that leg down and lift it up. Notice I'm leaned forward a little bit, because it's not about how high I'm lifting my leg. I want a really long body from shoulder to heel. Bottom leg has a slight little bend. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, you're going to keep that leg up there on 1 and really reach it. I want to stretch it. Yes, do you feel that? And little lifts. Come on, make your back body work. Your back body is what's lengthening the front body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here and bend your bottom leg. All right? So now what you're going to do is you're going to straighten that bottom leg as you lift your knee forward. And then we're going to press it back, and you're going to keep now your leg bent. We're going to come up, straighten the leg, and bend. And up and back. Now this bottom leg is tracking over your middle toes, okay? Super important. And remember in the beginning when we lifted our knee, arch of that lower foot, inner thigh engaged, pubic bone forward, spine long. 2 more. Now you're going to take that leg back behind you and little pumps up. Can you square it off? Try not to sit in your hip. Belly in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zip it through. Maybe balance for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down and up. Down and up. This is just your little reset. Keep doing those. I'm actually going to turn my chair so that I don't put my butt to you. Okay, just a couple more, little reset, right? Good. And then turn your bottom foot out and we tilt over and we zip it back in. Reach, pull back in. Beautiful. You got 8 more. So here you're maintaining that belly scoop. So as I inhale, I'm scooping. Exhale, I pull everything into my waist. And as I do that, I'm squeezing my inner thigh. 3 more. Good. 2, 1. Good. And then we come up, we settle it down, rebound off. Just to kind of get some big range motion, maybe get some blood flowing a little bit more. Maybe your heart rate lifts a little, right? Maybe have some fun. Then rebound. Good. 3, 2. Now I want you to keep it up there on 1 and then little pulses. Remember the rest of your body stays stable. Really important that that pelvis stays square towards me. All right. I go over a lot of alignment in this 5-day coreability challenge that I have. If you're interested in that, I have more information below, but I talk a lot about pelvic placement in that. So if you want to learn more, feel free to check that out. Now hold this, lift that thigh and bend your knee. Good. And then just press your thigh back as you keep your pelvis where it is. And then I want you to little taps back. And focus on the fact that it's your butt and hamstring that open the thigh and not your pelvis yanking back, okay? So we got to really engage to lengthen. Super important. 4, 3, 2, good. Hold it there on 1. Now stretch that leg long, lower down, turn, and lift and lower. Good. And just lift. Keep yourself long. Bottom leg has a little give to it. Shoulders down. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold it up there on 1. Really lengthen it from the back body. Try not to grip the front body. Squeeze the seat and the hamstring and pump that up. Good. Make that do the work because we neglect the back body and it doesn't automatically work unless we put our mental power there. So let's do that now in our practice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee. We're going to swing it through as you straighten that leg and then bend the leg as you press it back. So that bottom leg is getting little squats, but the knee is tracking over those middle toes. Our arch is lifted. Our inner thighs are engaged. So as this sort of leg straightens, it's almost like you're turning your inner thigh forward again, right? You're squeezing it. 3 more. Push into the heel. Good. We're going to hold it up there. Stay right there. Pubic bone forward. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Settle it down and just give me a little reset again. Both legs here. All right, you're at your surface. We got 3 and 2 and 1. We come all the way up. Our final exercise is a little doozy, but super important. So you're going to turn your bottom foot out a little bit. Okay, we're going to hover this leg up, and I want you 10 times just to go down and up with this bottom leg. Try not to lean into your chair too much. We want to really just track it. Super important for our balance here. Strengthen those stability muscles. 5 more. You're going to feel that leg working, right? If you let go of your surface, a little harder. Try 3 more. Woo! Get that balance going. 1 more. Good, and come on up. All right, again, I'm going to move my chair so I don't put my backside to you, but we're going to go to the other side, so turn that bottom leg out, okay? And we go down and up. Again, tracking. When you feel like you're tracked and you're good and your pelvis is doing good things, pelvis can just kind of tilt back as you come up. You can try to let go of the chair if you want. 4 more. Definitely different, right? 3, 2, woo, and 1. Ah, excellent job. Get those legs nice and wide. Stretch your arms up, take your body over one side. Now I said 30 minutes in my title. Hopefully I'm close to that. I have no idea. So I took my glasses off and I can't see my clock. And then round those shoulders back, open it up. Good, and then give yourself a little hug. Ooh. We did a lot of spinal work, even though it was upright a lot, but a lot of stability was there. Good. And come up, maybe cross the arms the opposite way and just hug. Go back and forth a little. Good. And come to center. Let's do 3 side bends. Good. 2 more. And then just come rotate to center. Other side. 3 bends. And 2. Anchor your feet. And rotate that chest. Come through center. Good. All right, face your surface again. And let's bring ourselves sit bone distance apart with those legs. Reach up on an inhale. Exhale it over. How do you feel right here? You have a little bit more mobility going on. Bend the knees. Straighten. Shoulders connect to your back. Arms connect to your back. Good, and then just lift the heels and give me a tuck. Oh, that feels delightful, doesn't it? And open. 2 more. And 1 more. Good, come to center. Lower those heels down. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Just hang out for a second. Good. Let it go. And then from your belly, right? Start to roll up. Engage the heels into the floor. Connect to those hamstrings. Seat. Lift it up. Good. Find a nice neutral alignment as we inhale. Lift the arms up all together now. And then exhale. Pull those hands right into front and center. Yes. Good job, my friends. You did it. Wonderful work. Little standing leg series for you. I just want to check my time. Ooh, 28 minutes. Not too bad. That was like pretty right on, right? Thank you for the likes. I appreciate. So if you like working in this detailed manner and you want to work yourself from the foundation up, where we really go over breath and scoop and pelvic placement and all those wonderful things, I have a 5-day core ability challenge, it's called. The link is in the description below, and each day you'll get an email and it will give you a link to that workout, and you can do it for 5 days straight and see how stronger you feel when you sort of get your alignment and get all of those things in place. So we'd love to have you part of that challenge. Just go ahead and click that link. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I love working out with you, and I will see you again next week. Okay? Take care.